If you notice these 8 signs, your life is about to change forever. Stoic Philosophy. You feel it, that quiet tension in your chest, the sense that something is shifting beneath your feet. You wake up and the world looks the same, but you are not. Marcus Aurelius said, "The universe is change. Life is opinion. Right now, the universe is moving. The question is whether you will move with it or get buried by it." Most men miss the warnings. They ignore the whispers from fate until life kicks the door down. Then they call it bad luck. It was never luck. It was blindness. Stoicism teaches that fortune favors the prepared mind. The prepared man sees the signs. He reads the patterns. He acts before the wave hits. If you are watching this, you are not like most men. Something in you is already awake. You feel the static in the air before the lightning strikes. Today, I will show you the signs. The ancient Stoics called them omens, not of magic, but of momentum. Signals that your old life is dying and your new one is clawing its way out. When these appear, your life will not stay the same. It cannot. The laws of nature forbid it stay with me to the end, because the final sign is the one that breaks most men. If you misunderstand it, you will sabotage the change you prayed for. And if you want more Stoic weapons for a life of power and peace, subscribe to the channel now. We post every week for men who refuse to be average. The first sign is disgust. Not with the world, not with other people, with yourself. You hear your own voice making excuses and you want to vomit. I am tired. I will start Monday. It is not the right time. Suddenly, these words taste like poison in your mouth. Epictetus was born a slave. He had every excuse to be bitter, to be weak, to be nothing. Instead, he said, "How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself?" That disgust you feel is not depression. It is your higher self kicking down the door. It is the emperor inside you looking at the clown you have been and saying, "Enough." Most men live their whole lives comfortable with their chains. They polish their excuses until they shine. But when you start to hate your own lies, the game changes. You stop negotiating with weakness. You stop explaining why you cannot. The energy you wasted on justification now burns as fuel. This is the moment Seneca described. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that they are difficult. When your excuses disgust you, you have already begun to dare. Your old life depended on those excuses. Your new life will be built on their ashes. Notice this feeling. Do not numb it, do not distract yourself. Sit in the fire. Let it burn away everything that is not you. Because a man who is sick of his own weakness is a man about to become dangerous. The second sign arrives quietly. You stop fearing silence. The TV does not need to be on. You do not check your phone every 3 minutes. You can sit alone in a room with your thoughts and not panic. For years, you ran from solitude. You filled every second with noise, with people, with scrolling. Because when it got quiet, the void screamed. But now, the void is silent. Or better, it speaks. Marcus Aurelius wrote his _meditations alone, in a tent, during war. He said, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." When solitude becomes peace, your life is about to change. Because it means you are no longer at war with yourself. Weak men need crowds to feel real. They need constant validation, constant distraction, because their own company is unbearable. But the Stoic discovers that alone is where power is forged. Alone is where you hear your own strategy, not the opinions of the masses. You start craving early mornings. You take walks without headphones. You think, and your thoughts are not enemies anymore. They are advisors. This terrifies your old friends. They will say you have changed. You are distant. You are cold. You are not cold. You are finally warm in your own skin. You do not need their fire because you built your own. When a man becomes his own best company, he stops tolerating disrespect. He stops chasing people. He stops begging for scraps of attention. That is when the world starts chasing him. If solitude now feels like a gift, prepare yourself. Your circle will shrink, but your power will grow. And if this message is hitting you, subscribe. The men who master solitude master life. We are building a legion of them here. The third sign is sensitivity. Not emotional weakness, Stoic sensitivity. The kind that comes from self-respect. Before, you laughed it off. The backhanded comment. The friend who always forgets to invite you. The boss who talks over you. You told yourself, do not be dramatic. Now, it cuts. Not because you are soft, but because you are awake. Seneca warned. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Welcome those whom you are capable of improving. Everyone else is a thief. They steal your time, your energy, your peace. When your standards rise, your tolerance for disrespect dies. What you once accepted as normal now feels violent. Because it is violence, a slow violence against your soul. Your old self would betray you to keep the peace. Your new self would rather have war than dishonor. This is not about ego. Ego wants applause. Self-respect demands boundaries. You will lose people here. Good. The ones who respected you will adjust. The ones who used you will vanish. Let them. A Stoic does not start fights, but he ends them. He does not seek conflict, but he does not run from it. He says what is true, calmly, and lets the chips fall. If small disrespect now feels like a knife, it means your self-worth has a sharp edge again. Do not dull it to make others comfortable. The world has enough dull men. This sign means your life is about to change, because you will no longer participate in your own humiliation. The fourth sign is a strange hunger. You start craving what you used to avoid. The cold shower, the hard conversation, the 5 a.m. workout, the task you have procrastinated for months. Your body still resists, but your spirit leans and there is a pull toward discomfort, like a moth to flame. Musonius Rufus, teacher of Epictetus, said, "We will train both soul and body when we accustom ourselves to cold, heat, thirst, hunger, scarcity of food, hardness of bed, avoiding pleasures, and enduring pains." Why? Because difficulty is the forge. Comfort is the coffin. Your old life was built on ease. Ease of mind, ease of body, ease of habit. And look where it got you. Soft, anxious, resentful. When you start craving difficulty, nature is preparing you. She is hardening you for the weight you are about to carry. Kings are not made in palaces. They are made in storms. You will not call it motivation. Motivation is for children. You will call it duty. You will call it standards. You will do the hard thing because not doing it would be a betrayal. People will call you obsessed, disciplined, extreme. They do not understand that you are not punishing yourself. You are honoring yourself. You are paying the price in advance for the life you want. When the hard path feels like the right path, your life is about to change. Because you are no longer negotiating with the mountain. You are climbing it. The fifth sign is emptiness. The drinks do not hit the same. The scrolling feels hollow. The gossip, the games, the cheap dopamine, they all taste like cardboard now. You try to go back. You sit in the bar, you open the app, you watch the show. But the magic is gone. You are a ghost at your own party. This is not depression. This is evolution. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, lost everything in a shipwreck. He walked into Athens with nothing and said the shipwreck was the best thing that happened to him. Because it stripped away the false. Your pleasures are not evil. But they were a cage. A beautiful, comfortable cage. And you have outgrown it. The Stoics called this _apatheia_, not apathy, but freedom from compulsive desire. You can still enjoy things, but you are no longer ruled by them. When the old pleasures die, panic sets in for most men. They think something is wrong with them. So they chase harder, drink more, scroll longer, trying to feel the old spark. Do not that emptiness is sacred. It is space. Space for something real to enter. Nature abhors a vacuum. When you clear out the junk, meaning floods in. If your vices no longer satisfy you, rejoice. It means your soul is demanding real food now. It is done eating scraps. Your life is about to change because you are no longer for sale. The sixth sign is a pull. Not a thought, a pull, like gravity. Like a tide, towards something you cannot name yet, but you feel in your bones. It might be a skill, a business, a mission, a way of living. You do not have the plan. You only have the pressure. Marcus Aurelius called it _logos_, your reason for being. The role only you can play in the cosmos. He said, that which is not good for the beehive, cannot be good for the bee. You start to see that your life is not just yours. It is a tool, and tools left unused rot. Your old life was about you. Your comfort, your status, your safety. Your new life will be about service, but service from strength, not from servitude. This scares you. Good. All worthy callings begin in fear. Because they demand you become more than you are. You will doubt yourself. You will think, who am I to do this? The Stoic answer is, who are you not to? The world does not need another consumer. It needs builders. It needs men who take the fire they found in solitude and light the way for others. When you feel called, you have two choices. Mute the call and live with regret. Or answer it and live with purpose. If you feel the pull, your life is about to change. Because the universe does not issue invitations twice. The seventh sign is chaos. Just when you think you are getting clear, everything breaks. The job falls through. The relationship ends. The money dries up. The plan collapses. You think, I am doing everything right. Why is this happening? Because it must. Seneca wrote, fire tests gold, suffering tests strong men. The Stoics knew that transformation is not a straight road. It is a forest fire. It burns the deadwood so new growth can appear. Your old life will not go quietly. It will throw everything at you to pull you back. Chaos is its last weapon. Most men break here. They think the chaos means they are on the wrong path. So they run back to the cage, back to the comfort, back to the slow death they knew. But the Stoic stands in the storm. He says, "This is not happening to me, it is happening for me." Chaos is a reorganization. Your foundations are being shaken because they were weak. Your false idols are falling because they were lies. Your attachments are being cut because they were anchors. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. When chaos enters, do not ask, "Why me?" Ask, "What is this teaching me? What must die so I can live?" If your life is falling apart, it might be falling together. Your new life cannot be built on the ruins of the old. The ruins must be cleared first. Hold the line. The storm passes. The man who remains is unbreakable. The final sign is the most important, and the most misunderstood. In the middle of the chaos, in the middle of the loss, in the middle of the uncertainty, you feel a strange, quiet peace. Not happiness, not excitement, peace. It makes no sense. Your external world is on fire, but inside, the lake is still. You are not numb. You are present. You are here. This is underscore ataraxia underscore. The Stoic goal, tranquility of mind, not from the world being perfect, but from you being solid. Epictetus said, "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will." When you reach this sign, you have done the work. You have faced your excuses, embraced solitude, honored your standards, chosen difficulty, rejected false pleasures, heard the call, and survived the chaos. The peace is the reward. It is the proof that you are no longer a slave to circumstance. You are the master of your response. Men will look at you and not understand. "How are you so calm?" They will ask. Because they think peace comes from control. You know it comes from surrender. Surrender to what is discipline over what is yours. That is the whole game. When you feel peace in the storm, your life has already changed. The outside will catch up soon. The job, the woman, the mission, the money, they are drawn to calm men. The world gives its gifts to those who do not need them. This is the sign that breaks most men, because they chase peace in the wrong place. They think it comes after the change. The Stoic knows it comes before. Peace is not the destination. It is the vehicle. So look at your life. Are you sick of your own excuses? Has solitude become sacred? Does disrespect cut deeper? Do you crave the hard path? Are your old pleasures dead? Do you feel the pull of a mission? Is chaos at your door? Can you find peace inside it? If you see these signs, do not fear them. Do not run. Do not numb. This is your initiation. This is the universe handing you the crown and the sword. Your old life is over. Mourn it if you must, but do not resurrect it. You are not here to repeat the past. You are here to build the future. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. The strength is already in you. These signs are just the proof. Now, the choice. You can close this video, go back to scrolling, and pretend you did not see what you saw. The signs will fade, the call will go silent, and 10 years from now, you will wonder what happened to that fire you felt today. Or you can act. You can decide, right now, that the man who started this video is dead. And the man who finishes it is someone new. If you choose the second path, you do not walk alone. Subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell, because we are not here to motivate you for 5 minutes. We are here to forge you for life. Every week, we break down Stoic philosophy, Machiavellian strategy, and the raw laws of power and peace. No fluff. No lies. Just tools for men who want to command their lives. Comment below. I see the signs. Let me know which one hit you hardest. Read every comment. I answer the real ones. You are not crazy. You are not broken. You are becoming. And your new life starts now.